Okay, so guys, I'm just going to go through CBA 1. Okay, so this part that I'm going through in this video is just the idea generation. And what that is just it's just coming up with an idea for your CBA. Again, that's showing that you didn't just pluck it out of thin air, that you've actually done it, that you've been thorough about this. It is relevant. Okay, again, this CBA is known as engineering in action. And what that means is engineering in real life. Okay, so you could do anything about in real life, build on that. So again, you can't really do your CBA. Again, I've this done here. You can see on a strimmer. Again, to do it on a strimmer, there's so much involved with a strimmer. It's very, very hard to actually do it on a strimmer because it's so broad. You want to keep that nice and concise. So what I've done there, you can see, is I've broken down the strimmer into its key components. Engine, mechanisms, materials. There is other ones, loads of other ones there. They could be based on a strimmer, could be based on a car, could be based on anything. Like you could do one on a bridge if you wanted to, and then talk about how it's reinforced with steel and all this. Okay, again, completely open-ended. So what you need to do in this page here is, so on this page, you'll do a broad mind map of engineering action. So you'll pick 2 or 3 of these. Okay, 2 or 3. Again, a thorough one would have 3. 2 or 3 of those items in everyday life, and you're going to break them down into those 3 headings. So I have even more headings there, so you can see materials, mechanisms, and electronics, or the engine. Okay, so again, anything with an engine would have engine. Could have electronics as well for a car. If you had car here, it'd have materials, mechanisms, engine, electronics. Okay, it'd have lots there. So that's your idea generation. So what you do is, so you can see strimmer, and then I've broken it down into 3 aspects. It needs to be broken down into 3. And then you break it down further. And so you can see all these objects I have in the green. Again, I've broken it right down. So again, you have aluminium would be used for making the shaft. Cast iron is needed for the engine. Universal joint is needed to allow it to bend, the strimmer to move when it's on a bend. Cams in the engine, crank and sliders in the engine. 2-stroke engine, okay? And again, so everything in green there is suitable for a CBA because it's not broad. It's nice and it's precise. It's not brief, it's precise. Okay, and you can pick one of those and go about it. So you have materials, you have mechanisms, and then you have the engine. Okay, that's your idea generation. So you should have these. You should have this for 3. So your mind map will be idea generation, and then out from that will be strimmer. You could do a car. You could do a chair. Again, for the likes of a chair, you would have nothing but materials, because there's no moving parts on it. All it is steel. You would also have maybe something like finishes, just to talk about how it's painted and how it's joined together. Again, you could talk about joinery, or you could talk about no, yes, I'd say joinery there. Okay, for something that doesn't move. Again, you could go and talk about a light. Again, you're talking about materials. You're talking about electronics, things like that. Okay, safety as well could even be another one. Okay, so loads of these other topics. Okay, so that's idea generation, guys.